This is the Ton618 black hole, and this is just a short guy. And the crazy part is that this little person has the ability to survive Ton618. Have you ever felt bad about being short? If so, this video is for you. Don't be discouraged. The moment you and your friend go here, being short might actually give you a reason to laugh at taller people. That place is the universe's ultimate pit, a black hole. First, we need to understand what happens when you fall into a black hole. In physics, there's a surprisingly delicious-sounding term for it, spaghettification. If you fall feet first into a black hole, the gravitational pull on your feet becomes dramatically stronger than the pull on your head. The difference in gravity between your head and your feet is called a tidal force, and it stretches your body vertically until you're pulled apart like a strand of spaghetti. Pretty horrifying just to imagine, right? But here's where things take an unexpected turn. If you're 4 inches shorter, that means the distance between your head and your feet is 4 inches less, right? On Earth, a 4 inches height difference is basically nothing. Around a black hole, though, those 4 inches can change everything. That's because a black hole's tidal forces don't increase with the square of distance. They ramp up dramatically with the cube of the distance. In other words, when the taller person is the first to step into the gravitational nightmare zone and gets absolutely cooked, the shorter person, being just a few inches farther back, experiences significantly weaker forces. Physically speaking, that could mean surviving a few extra milliseconds, or maybe even a few extra seconds, before being stretched apart. You basically earn the privilege of witnessing your tall friend's final moments from right next to them. But honestly, even if you're shorter, you're only buying yourself a little extra time. Eventually, once you get close enough to the center, you'll be torn apart and reduced to atoms just like everyone else. So, is there actually any way to survive? Well, sort of. You'd need to find a supermassive black hole. With a relatively small black hole, one only a few times the mass of the sun, you'd be ripped apart before even reaching the event horizon. But a supermassive black hole, like the ones at the centers of galaxies, is so enormous that the difference in gravity across your body at the horizon isn't nearly as extreme. That means whether you're tall or short, you could cross the event horizon without being turned into spaghetti right away and safely enter the black hole. Of course, eventually it would probably get broken down into atoms. If you had the chance, would you go into a black hole? According to modern physics, you wouldn't be able to come back out eventually, but nobody knows what's inside a black hole.